Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hello, what's happening? Happy Red Friday to all of you. Red, of course, remembering everyone deployed. And this is Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson from the People's Patriot Project, welcoming you all to our Friday debrief. Debrief is where we tell you what we've been up to. You can tell us. All you got to do is type it in, and we'll get you all caught up on things. We'll let you get us caught up on things, and we invite you to join us as we just think about those who are deployed. And gosh, what if someone's deployed in a place where it's not negative 11 degrees? That would be.
Isn't that a huge piece to it, though? I mean, we've got we've got our military out there, but we've also got our first responders that are out there that not only are they running into burning buildings, they're running into burning buildings to get warm from the cold. That's not the case. They're out there. Exciting. I want to do a quick call out because Tony Turner is online doing a quick shout out. Saw him this week on If You Drink podcast from Radio Syndicate with Heather Clark. Great message. Great. He's always wearing the crest. I love it, man. Thanks, Tony, for all you do and doing it. And we've got one of those awesome Facebook users out there. Just give us a real quick indication of who you are, and we'll make sure you get the shout out that you deserve and just the support that you're here. And thank you. We do have a little bit of ghosts in the screen.
There was a shadow. I Cooper, keep your nose out of here. It's very curious about how all of this works right now.
Yeah,
I know, buddy. Can you lay down? All right. So, oh, good boy.
Gosh
good
dang
boy.
it.
What do we gotta do? Oh yeah.
Well, we want to talk about last week's show, but I also wanted to. I suppose I can wait till later to talk about what we were just listening to.
Yeah, that comes up. I mean, if we follow the script, but I mean,
if we follow the script.
When did we look at?
But if we follow the script, we wouldn't get to talk about Tony Turner and the Facebook user who's giving us the party sign.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm in middle school, and I can cover my earbuds with my hair.
Oh, look at you! You're hiding.
Wait, my teachers won't even know that I have them in, except when they say my name 18 times and I don't look at them.
Right.
Oops, that doesn't happen. Come on, in the real world.
Tony's out there spreading the word. Whether it's got the, I miss the O when I'm trying to hit the I. Yep, I get it, brother. I get it.
You're sharing it for
what
us.
is up? What is up with the autocorrect anymore? Because it used to catch absolutely everything, and now as I'm quickly typing, and I hit like 4 FOR, and I might hit the I, it's dropping the FIR out there, and that's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, we got royalty in the house. We got Stephen Jones.
Oh, I didn't know it was Stephen Jones.
Life is good, brother. Life is good. It's so awesome having you on, brother. Thank you for being here. And it's so cool. So cool. We're doing great.
Thank you, Stephen. Gosh, it's not like we're never. I gotta tell you right now, Mr. Simo, I can't stop watching the video of you and Mark dancing. I can't. Oh. And I actually tried to do out there. I actually tried to catch a still shot off the video where you're doing kind of your, I don't know what that is. I do that in my workout when we stretch out after I grab my foot, pull it up, but you were dancing. And I don't know, like the peacock or something where you put your chest out. It was amazing.
We're going to call it the SJS is what we're going to call it.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside knowing that we were so close to everybody. And and that's the Mark dance.
No, wait a minute. Come on now.
You were turning, talking. I'm like, is he dancing? What's he waving at people? It was cute. You guys were all, it was cute. Awesome.
That's exactly what I was going for.
You were bringing Chris Leatherman into the fold, pulling him right in with his snowflake sweater that he had. I know what I mean is it was blue. It was a winter sweater with snowflakes on it. You can blame it on the rain. Oh, not blame it on the rain. It was definitely.
I don't even know what that is. Whatever that was.
A long night of.
I don't know what Andrew was just doing either. That was really weird.
I learned that from 7th graders. I learned that from 7th grade lunch.
Stop.
Can I reenact it, or should I pull up?
No, you cannot. You are not reacting it.
Thank you, Travis. I loved the song. Blame it on the rain.
Hey, congratulations, Travis. We heard this morning from Adam Bird. You are on the
Heroes Media Group.
Our group, yep. So congratulations. And we just had Travis on the show just recently. So we've got 2 of our musicians in here. I'm just going to drop this. So, we are having, I don't know, are we having a hard time? I don't know if it's a hard time. You finicky musicians, I tell you what. We're going to recycle, go back through our musicians that we've had over the last 2 years, and we need to get you guys hooked up and come on and do it. We've got about 40 requests out there with other musicians, and they're just not getting back to us, and that is okay. We love them to death, and we're going to continue to listen to them, and they're going to get played on the WeP3 radio because they are part of our protection force of the United States, and we'll do it that way. But we will reach out to both you, Tony and
Stephen.
Simone, John, whatever. My gosh.
I never call him Simon. Simon. All right. So next week that starts, Travis. That is exciting. I actually, so I don't have a lot of extra time, but I love, I've gotten in the habit of checking out like what is on Heroes Media Group, because there's another one that I started. I need to go back and finish with Not Your Average Operator.
Mm-hmm.
It was a leadership one, and it's amazing. Oh yeah. No, I get it. Louisiana. Crowley, is that where you're going to, Crowley? Because there's something in my blood right now that's like, any chance you get to go south, let's go. And so I might have mapped it from here.
You've got plenty of opportunities to go south. Just stop.
I'm achy. I'm achy up here.
Stephen John, where's that show so we can promote
Crowley,
it?
I believe.
Out there. This last weekend, the 30th of January, on We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime, we had, oh my gosh, it was so cool. It was so cool. I want to pull one up and we'll just let it do it because this is the way I did it during the show. And I thought it was cool. Maybe not everyone, but this last weekend on the 30th, we had your Storm Rider.
Yeah, I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-down Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
Is there more?
I was looking around the thing.
Do you look around the side? Yeah, I was practicing. Yeah. Yep. Quinn is.
That was Quinn.
See that? That's Quinn. She's Spitfire. I've had several. You know what's really cool?
Very shy. Very shy. You won't believe us.
I know being in front of people was difficult, and it was pretty cool to get her on the show and see her interacting. And what? You're playing with Creed Fisher?
Oh, Squirrel.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Sweet. Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll come back to that. But Quinn, so they are kind of masters. They think there's like 11 of them, did they say? Masters of the TikTok to spread the awareness of, that suicide word that we don't want to talk about, but that we want to help get around and fix and straighten out and set straight and all that good stuff. And they don't do a lot of other social media, but they are TikTok giants. And so I've been having a lot of conversations with Quinn.
Another one up here.
And I'm going to learn. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to learn this TikTok stuff.
I wish I was cool like Stephen John and could play guitar and because every once in a while he just pulls out a guitar and starts playing on Facebook and all these people I wish I could do that. I mean, there's a guitar sitting right there, but
dude, the chicks dig it. I know that.
Well, that's the least.
That was not self-incrimination. I was just saying.
Yep. So, and Stephen John is thrown out. It's in Crowley, third week of February, which I don't have that date right in front of me right now, but he is playing with the one and only Creed Fisher as well, and we've been trying to get that guy. He's a veteran. Who
is the skull monster?
I know that ain't Stephen John, but I do know it's.
You don't call me a squirrel and then do what you just did.
Well, it's right there. It's on our messages. I do get to do that because it's in our feed. Yep, I do.
So you can do that, but you can't call me out on it then.
Oh, I can't. I didn't think I called you out.
Okay, you can.
I think today. Why are you fighting with me right now? Squirrel.
Squirrel.
That's not hey, squirrel.
You said squirrel because I read the comments.
I'm battle crying right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to let everyone know that there is the skull battle chant in our little recognition clip. There's no argument. At one time, I was a diehard Vikings fan. Zero quit. But I do want to let you know, I stole the skull battle chant way before the Vikings in Minnesota were doing that in their stadium. So, not that I get to validate that, but that's.
I have zero idea what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Skull.
Yeah.
He's talking about.
So who's
he's
this
talking about?
I'm pretty sure that's not Stephen John.
He's talking about he's older than most of the Vikings right now. That's what he's talking about. I translated.
They do, and we have the clips. We're terrible at this. We should probably do better because we rush to get in here at 3:30 on Fridays because we teach till 3, and then we rush here. But Tony Turner is 100% accurate with their TikTok account, Storm Riders
V2, and they have another one. They have a third one. Excuse me. And now, here's all my notes, but I'm not finding it that quickly. But they do have another one. Well, I think what happens sometimes is even the TikTok bans you. So you maybe start a new one, and then the other one comes back, and then you get blocked, start another one. It happens. It happens.
So, I mean, we're bringing up all these musicians, and we had the one and only the real Doug Lane on with his 22 Brothers amazing song on this last weekend, and he cleaned us out at the end with Pee on Your Boots, and that made everyone a little bit happier and moved on. And but he played up 4 songs in this last one.
Anyway, and we moved on.
We're in a show, and that she's the next person talking on the script, and it's.
Oh wait, am I missing my turn?
Oh yeah.
Well, somebody messaged me. Okay, so.
Yeah, well, apparently we just take phone calls during this time too.
No, I won't do that today.
Oh yeah, we did last week.
Yeah, I said I won't do it today, Mr. Peterson. All right, so we have so much excitement. Honestly, you guys, I can't. This is why I was just checking my messages, because I can't keep up. I can't keep up with the things that we have. My dad, because he knows a lot about children's learning processes, and he used to tell me about the synapses in like little kids' brains. Like they learn so much every day, and that's what my monitoring of everything that's happening right now feels like. Synapses. There's so much coming our way. Michael Ledford, and a shout out to Roll Out PTSD. Thank you so much. You reach out, you continue reaching out, you plan, you send us messages, you keep us in the loop. We plan some more, and you just keep moving forward with all your energy and love, and God's love, and you share that all over the place. And thank you for that. We got Brian Gibson always moving forward. We've got. Who else do we got? We got so many.
Well, let's talk about Bobby Kretzinger. I mean, we supported him this last week, and 75 RVs that they've donated to veterans in need. 75, and they still have a 300 more to give away to get people out of. And they need it. And then this week, I watched them go down and take 16 people out of the cold and go put them in the hotel. So Bobby Kretzinger with their mission in Texas. I can't remember it right offhand, and I apologize. That's where I do bad. I'll have it in a second, but this is Andrew's talk time.
So, yeah, well, then I'm going to add Bobby Winthrow in there and the things that he does. And then we just started working with a website guy, Chris Nobles, which is kind of funny, right? Chris Nobles, very close to my maiden name.
Simplify Design.
Yep, Simplify Design, and he's working on our website and hopefully some other graphic designing for us that we'll be sharing very, very soon. And
Operation Texas Strong is Bobby Kretzinger and his wife.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the city. I'm sorry, I could.
No.
Right? I don't know. We just have so many. Like, let me bring in Brian Paul, who is celebrating a birthday today, and so he might not be here with us as he is some days. It's his birthday. He's a busy guy. He's got a lot going on, I see. And this is what we do. We help others. We support others. He's doing a birthday donation for the barracks. I actually just found that on Facebook. It wasn't one of my messages, but a notification. Shoot, Peterson. There's so many, you guys. Everyone we've had on the show, we continue to work with those groups, those individuals, those musicians, to keep them moving forward, supporting them as they're heading their direction. They support us heading our direction. KN Martin, Carolyn Martin, it was also her birthday today. She was on our show a while back. She does a lot with the female veterans, women's veterans, and all that good stuff. So all these people, my gosh, if we could, in fact, I think earlier today, Peterson and I were just talking about January has come and gone. I started a document to track things that we do every day, like, so we don't forget who we talk to, when we talk, when we're supposed to call back. I think I might have made it like to the 6th, and I'm so busy I can't keep it up. So I'm going to go back in there, go through my phone, so I've got like 30 days to make up, 30 days to fit back in there before I get to the end of February and have to start all over again. So hey, we're looking for volunteers on that note. If you have any interest whatsoever, helping, supporting, keeping records, what are we we've got one of our board members wants to run a golf tournament this summer. More power to you. I'm going to help you and support you, and we're going to hope that if that's what they want to do, they can run it, because I can't. But I will definitely join in and have fun with them. But
I have to say, and I don't mean to throw you under the bus, and this is because this is a funny conversation.
When you say that, it means you're going to throw me under the bus.
I know you get a little panicky and everything, and so I mean, believe it or not, this angelic woman, to my eyes, what position? I mean, you're that way. I don't know what position you're in, the right hand side of my screen.
Down dog. I mean, what position are you at that time?
What up dog? Up
That's
dog.
a yoga move.
What's up, dog? She gets a little ornery sometimes, and here is my downfall in life, and I'm going to put it up. I have zero patience sometimes, and I totally openly state that. And so there's some interesting conversations between me and Andrea, and I think we do a good job not letting the rest of the world see it. But
maybe the neighbors. Thank goodness windows weren't open.
Oh my gosh.
Should I think we might have just picked one up, but we should talk. Misty should. We'll talk with Misty.
Let's find. There's a reason. There's got to be a place. There's a place. So
heck to the yes.
So Miss Eichmann is like, okay, what are we going to focus on this week, and what are we going to work on? And it's a great piece to do. And we're we have to do this, and I'm okay, we're focused. And then she listed 3 other things that we needed to work on.
After you said them, I'm very much like, in this moment, what's the most important thing? He's like, well, this. I'm like, okay, so we have this, and this. What's the most important?
That's not how that works.
How do those work?
Not how that works.
See, that's why it becomes.
The next thing we're pulling the cornhole tournament out of the ruck and moving to something else.
That was yesterday, for the record.
Boom.
Actually,
I didn't say it was today.
Yeah.
Look, here we go. We're getting ready to ramp it up. Here we go.
Oh, it's whatever. It's good. Remember, I said happy birthday to Brian Paul. Yay, Brian Paul.
It is funny.
So it's your turn. What do we got next?
Oh, it is. And we'll talk about this weekend. On the 6th of February, we got your 6 at 6 on the 6th, 1800 Central Standard Time. We have one of the officers of Operation Encore. We have Mr. Koval coming on and Stephen Koval, sharing with us what's the mission is of. Now, what these guys do is they collaborate and showcase veteran musicians from across the country. We have been bouncing. If we had more time, we'd probably, or more bodies and more ears and more. We've been trying to have conversations with Operation Encore about, where can we work together? Because we got some pretty awesome relationships with a lot of amazing people that have a ton of talent. Yeah, there's a whole lot of conversations going on behind the scenes when we're talking about the amazing musicians you see on We Got Your 6 at 6, and when you're listening to that's a segue. I didn't say it. I'm saying because
you're leading me into my piece here.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Listening to.
Dude. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime.
No. When we are listening to
WeP3
Radio, which is
I know, but that's not on my script.
Oh, well.
It's not on my name. Oh. Look at that. Operation Encore collaborates. Check us out as We Got Your 6 at 6. So we have got our very own live radio station. It's an internet radio station. You can find it so easily by Googling. Wait a minute. If I say, hey, Google, find WEP3 radio on Blast FM. My Hey Google is not, it must not have good internet reception because it made me mad. And I don't really yell, but I was yelling at that little inanimate box on the counter the other day because it couldn't find the radio for me. And the harder I tried, the farther away it got. So go on your internet, type in WEP3 radio, and it's that simple. And then you can listen. And then the next time you search, it'll be right there. And it comes up all the time. And it features so many of our musicians that I love saying.
Oh my gosh. You should go in and look at the list of musicians and songs that Nikki has gone on there. It is so freaking awesome.
She is busy.
So Joey James is up right now. We may have to check into that one a little bit because if it's the picture of the person I'm seeing, I'm 100% confident that's the wrong Joey James. And that's okay. Huh. We'll get it figured out and fixed, and it'll be all good. But we started our show off listening to a little Steppenwolf today. No, it's not a veteran, not a first, but it's some of that classic Americana radio that we do enjoy and like, and it brings back great memories and pieces. So, and right now, Amelia Presley is up and playing. So that's amazing how fun we can have and just sit here and showcase our veteran and first responding musicians. And Tony Turner's on there, Stephen John is on there, Doug Lane is on there. All the ones we've talked about today. I still don't know who our Skull user is. Our Facebook Skull.
No, that laughy face is killing me. That's awesome.
So, and so many of you probably do know that Andrea and I are both school teachers on top of what we do with the People's Patriot Project. We were kind of honored today a little bit. A publication that reaches well over 100,000 people in Minnesota. We were showcased in what's called the Minnesota Educator, which is a magazine. And the funny part of that is, I mean, you can't really say that what we do is about education, but it is about education. And the great thing is, and maybe many of you don't know this, but when me and Andrea are off in the summertime, everyone says that we are, we travel the country doing stuff with the National Education Association and the American Federation of Teachers. And you may be saying, what the hell does that have to do with this right now, Peterson? And that's a fair question to ask. We don't talk politics, and we show that there's an open door in every opportunity. And for those who may follow the education world, a lot of times they may lean a little different way than I normally lean, and that's okay. We've had some great and amazing conversations, and in the area of this, we were able to, Andrea and myself and a couple other educators, were able to build a caucus within the National Education Association called Heroes in the Classroom. And that gets showcased in this in the article. It's a read. Maybe if you're interested, go check it out. It is what it is, and we enjoy the fact that we get to kind of serve both worlds. And we have veterans and first responders that are in the classrooms. We have children that have veterans and first responders for parents, and it's just it fits for us. And I'm honored that Education Minnesota, the largest union in the state of Minnesota, recognized our efforts and recognized the fact that we're actually out making a difference. And there's a little blurb in there that talks about how awesome it is, to educate. We get to educate adults at the same time as well, and work together. And there is a way to do it. And I think WeP3 has found a niche in combining all ideologies of thought. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean we have to agree on everything, and but it does mean that we're able to have a conversation without getting butthurt and having conversations like that. And so I'm excited. Thank you, Education Minnesota, Denise Speck, the president, and the kind of my one of my best friends is actually on the cover of the magazine this week because he got transitioned from my local to the vice president of education Minnesota this last week. So shout out to Ryan Ferrick. Go Ryan.
Oh, Ryan Ferrick.
Yeah.
He also helped us a couple times, and one time it was like a 100-degree day, and we were moving a single mom veteran out of her apartment on like 2 floors up, and he hucked way more furniture than I did that day. It was amazing.
Ryan
Thank you,
Ferrick
Ryan.
is a huge help with I was going to say Education Minnesota, which is true.
This is true, yeah.
WeP3 with WeP3, because if I ever need him, I call him up and he's there. He was going to go fishing with us next weekend, but they've got a little children get to do activity kind of thing where they want to make sure that their kid gets to do the activity, and totally get that family first and everything that we do. And so Ferrick, go Ferrick.
For sure. I don't know. I mean, there's so much. Is there anything? We meet with our guy Monday, so it's going to be a couple weeks. But in a couple weeks, we're going to remind you to go check out our new flashy, updated website. You can go check out now, but it's old and we haven't touched it for a while. And our last guy, he kind of got busy in the middle of things, and so you can check it out. You can even send us your ideas, and we'll pass them on to our guy. But yeah, it'll be updated. It'll look nice, and it'll be sharper than even before. And we're super excited.
Can I do a shout out?
Yeah.
I'd like to do a shout out. I would like to do a shout out to one of our biggest supporters, team of supporters, Miss Rosemary, and I'm losing Larry Noble. Happy anniversary. I know Andrea's heading out the door here in a second to go deal with that, but they're amazing supporters of WeP3. And what anniversary is this, Andrea? I don't want to.
Oh, listen, if you want to shock 7th and 8th graders, you share with them that your parents have been married 55 years in about an hour or two. Yeah. Yep. 55 years. And the kids look at you like, wow, they're dinosaurs. But you think about today's world. No, really think about today's world. And in my classroom, maybe only half the kids have their 2 parents together still, right? It's a different world. And I'm like, yeah, and they're together that whole time. It's a goal. It's a thing. So happy anniversary, Larry and Rosemary. I hope they've been celebrating all day.
I don't think they would celebrate like I would celebrate. I just don't think they probably play.
Yeah, but when you're not at 55 years, like, right? You're not at 55 years. They might have played rummy already today. We aren't even celebrating. Okay, enough. All right, so that's funny. Thanks for putting that in there. Cute.
No, that's important stuff. You really don't see that stuff today. And again, without their support and without supporting you and what we do with the WeP3, I know you probably go over there while you're playing cards and grip and groan about how honorary Mr. Peterson might be.
You just wait. I got to go over there in a minute. Yeah. No. No, probably another day. My sister's on her way up. 4:00. She better be in her car as of the last 4 minutes. So she's here before 8:00 at night.
And Nikki, if you need to have a time check at 4:04 on Friday, our radio is offline. So you're going to have to check in and see what song that is. We're having a couple snafus with some of the songs.
But she's got her finger. She's got her finger on it. So I think it's okay. Yeah. Oh, we should really do 2 more shout outs for Nikki. Because, man, this whole radio thing, it started out as as a flash in our eyes. And then it became like a bonfire. And then I don't have time. And I probably said that I couldn't even make it to the first learning meeting. And so then Peterson was at the meeting. And then there was so much more to learn. And we struggled just even keeping it running. And so the guys, thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Andy. They helped us out. They're the Blast FM guys. They would be like, okay, we can't keep doing this, but we're going to put enough music in there to get you through for a while. And then we had a guy. We thought we had a guy running our radio, and it didn't work exactly the right way. And then it would crash, and I'd be like, hey, our guy, is that anything you did? And we're like on a plane somewhere, so there's nothing we can do. And I'm like, because if you didn't, I gotta call those other guys to help us again. And so again, Bruce and Andy from Blast FM, thank you. And one more time, they're like, we got you through. And then we found Nikki, and Nikki just jumped right in. I know that when my knowledge ran out and Bruce was busy doing some stuff, and I was like, we're dead. Radio's dead. I don't know what to do. Nikki jumped in, and a couple weeks later, she and Andy were able to get together, and she speaks the language already because she's got some radio experience. And so she was like, that was easy. You're going to love what I learned. And she's flying with it right now. So patience.
I always said this wasn't going to be. Now Deep Purple is on, so it just took a little second, took a little break, and a song that the system doesn't like wheeled through, and now we got Deep Purple on there. But I always told everyone, I said, this is not going to be the hill we die on. If it comes to the point where everyone is so frustrated that they can't manage what we're doing, then we'll just get rid of it. It's not. We got better things to worry about than that stuff. So. We're good. What else we got next weekend? If you're in the Minnesota area or want to be in the Minnesota area, reach out to us. We are going to be fishing with Fishing for Life, our annual stand on the ice, stick bait in a hole fishing day.
The Ice Holes. That's our team name, the Ice Holes. Ice Holes and Patriots.
Patriots and ice holes. We just need to write it down where we won't find it ever again. And
no, I found it. I was so excited. I found our name. So we'll be out on the ice. I think there will be plenty of ice.
Pole benders and another time
the fish tappers and we got a lot of names that we messed around with. Thanks to Peterson's son over there. He was full of them as well. He might have done the ice holes.
He's not even coming.
See, then we need two names because can't have ice holes in the summertime. Then we got to be the pole benders.
Yeah. Cold way to have fun. Yes. You know what, Travis, you're going to find this funny, but we just built a fire out there on the ice, and it's all good. And I know everyone's like, there's no way that happens. But,
check it out. Just check it out. I just was watching up north, because we're not quite up north. They are doing that thing where they cut a big, huge round circle because I don't know.
Put a motor on it.
I don't know what other kind of round circles. Anyway, I'm they cut it out and then they spin it, and it's like the big, huge sit and spin. Remember that when you were a kid?
They put a boat motor in the on the outside edge of it, and everyone sits out on this big chunk of revolving ice.
Yep.
If you can keep them busy, Miss Eichmann, I can pull.
Oh, what am I? Well, let me see. What can I keep them busy with? Peterson, you just put me on the spot. Crap.
I know. I did, and we don't do this. Oh, I don't want you to see what I'm searching. Jeez.
What are we going to share your search? Oh my gosh, Peterson, you don't share that with people. That's why he can't be on his school computer. All you teachers that are. Okay, I will share. Okay, do you have a picture you can put in the middle? I want to tell you, anyone who was watching Sunday night, I want to apologize for my imbecile behavior. I couldn't hear. Here I am, the host, opening up, welcoming everybody watching, and I get everybody ready, and then I share the I don't stutter like that, but the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm waiting for the intro song to end, and I don't have much going on. I set my phone down, and I was ready to greet everybody, and all of a sudden I couldn't hear anything. I got this new microphone. This is cool. I got my earbuds from my iPhone plugged in. I thought I blew up my system, And I'm like, I can't hear a thing. So I didn't even know if the music was done. I'm looking at Mark. I'm like, am I and I, from his gestures, I kind of figured I was live and ready. My face was on the screen. And I'm like, all right, can't hear a thing but myself. And welcome. So I'm trying to figure this out as he's got that tic-tac thing in the middle of the screen over here. And I think I'm figuring it out. And I look around and my face like shows up coming around the TikTok like this screen, and I'm looking and my face is big in the background. And I felt like Jack and the Beanstalk. I felt like the giant trying to find, it was ridiculous. And then of course I'm chuckling because then I see my face while Mark is actually talking about a very important and not funny thing. And so I want to apologize.
You don't need to.
I got it all figured out. You know what I did? Right up here on my computer is my mute button, and I muted everything. So,
Hey,
Shannon
Book, I want to make sure I do a shout out because we saw you on last week and we wanted to, and we didn't want to let you know that we wanted to let you know we didn't forget about you. So
we didn't want to let you
Shannon
know
Book is
that
coming
we were
on.
never going to forget about
Another
you.
musician that you will hear on WeP3 Radio and has been on the show. And Shannon, we need to do a rebook and get you back on because not all of the musicians we're reaching out to are good.
Yeah, because we want to get you on again, right?
Right. So this
Shannon,
is what Minnesotans. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're good.
You were going to say something, Shannon. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to tell Mom I've been listening to that, and I'm sorry I can't remember the name. Did you? Oh, shoot. It's one of your latest. Shannon, it's awesome. Thank you. Say when. One Sunday night at 6 p.m. in the very near future, Shannon.
Hey, how spontaneous you want to be? You want to do this Sunday? 1800 Central Standard Time. Yes or no? It's all good. Yeah, someone dropping. That's good. I know it's short notice, but I can put the promotions out tonight and tomorrow. So if you're interested, say yes. We can move on. This is what Minnesotans do when they get bored, just so you know. Now this isn't like there's no one out on it right now, but I was going to spend a lot of time. Shannon Book's in for this weekend, folks.
Woo!
Damn. So typically people will go out here and sunbathe.
Yeah, not this
on
person,
the ice,
but...
out as this thing rotates out in the middle of the lake. And this is a terrible video because it's really not showing what it does, but
right.
They cut a hole in the ice and you see the boat motor sitting right there. And this is the carousel. This is what's called an ice carousel. Let's read this thing up. See, there we go. So now the guy's out there and they make him huge. So that's what
that is awesome.
That's what
I have a huge one. Do you want
people who get bored do that?
Oh my word. Just Google it, you guys. I see one with like 100 people, 10 snowmobiles. These guys look like they've got a smoker out there making some food. Crazy. They got a bridge going across it. 2018 world record ice carousel on YouTube. Look it up. This is what people do when they get bored in Minnesota, and I think it's ridiculousness because it's cold outside, but look at how pretty it is.
Yeah, look how pretty it is. I'm thinking people down south right now are not finding it very pretty at this time.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe not.
Shannon, I'll send you the links on Sunday. I don't know. I think you know the rules. 3 songs, whatever. You come and rock it like you always do anyway, brother. Or unless you want me to do videos, we can connect. I'll send you a message right after this. And if you want me to do videos, we'll do videos. And it's all good. That's why I love what we do, because we just do the shout out and boom, it's done. And we can just say we got Shannon Book, one of the best in the industry. We got Stephen John, one of the best in the industry. It's all good.
We got Tony Turner. We got Doug Lane, the real Doug Lane. We got oh, you guys are gonna love our musicians.
So Well, you go enjoy your family. Handshake for Larry and a hug for Rosemary. And we'll see you guys this weekend at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. We got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. We have, Shannon, are you guys with Operation Encore? I know that's the classic teacher wait time.
1,000, 1,000. Hey, while you're doing it, I want to do a big old shout out. Lee Williams is one of our board members. He served with Mark. He's like a big, well, I say big brother, but I might be the same age or older than him, but he's kind of like a big brother to me, and love having him around. We had a little gathering of WeP3 friends and family the other night, and his parents live in Nashville, and he insisted I wanted to meet his parents, and he was very insistent, and we got in touch with them the last time we were down, and his mom was going to make a little lunch for us, so we had to come over. The whole table was full of food, just so you know. It wasn't any little lunch whatsoever.
Yeah, a little snack. Remember, we're going to have a little snack.
Yeah, complete with that upside down pie stuff. It was amazing. But Lee, I'm calling you out right now because Lee, he doesn't watch these things. He has no idea what we do on these things. And so I'm gonna just call him out, and we need to keep inviting him and get him we need to get him watching and maybe participating. I think he'd love this.
How embarrassing.
Goodness knows he loves our musicians as well. So Shannon's new songs on all platforms. We got to figure that out. Yep. I think I found it on YouTube, so I know that one. And I've linked to it through Facebook. It was on his site on Facebook. So actually he Instagrams a lot as well. Look at me. I said that like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm just learning. But this has been fun, you guys. It's been very fun. Thank you. I don't know that I have anything else, Peterson. Do you?
No, we're good.
I'm missing our friend Ryan as well. Where's Ryan been? Working?
Ryan Fierk?
No, the fisherman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's working.
Yeah, he's working a lot. Because he likes to run his fancy boat in the summer.
Ryan Schultz.
Yes.
He puts it in the tree to go deer hunting. He doesn't do that. But hey, thanks for showing up. Thanks for your support. Come check out the People's Patriot Project when you get the chance. Remember, it's the opportunity to serve. If you need a place to put your skill set, your talent, your mission, your passion, your love, it is a place. Come check us out. There's stuff to do, and we are saving lives. With that said, Patriot Pride.